We are back with company AST and how to differentiate your proposal. And with us is Mr. Dusan Stefanovic. So please, Dusan, join me and the stage is yours.
My name is Dusan Stefanovic. I'm here representing my company, Advanced Security Technologies, and soon enough we will see if how big of a mistake it was for them to send me to represent the company. Anyways, let's start with presentation. How to win any tender using security challenge. So first, let's see what are the security challenges. This graph is the number of common IT vulnerabilities and exposures from 2009 to 2022. And in every year we see an increase in common vulnerabilities of a few thousands. And this is a graph of world's biggest data breaches and hacks. We can see Facebook with 500 million and some others. Shanghai police is, it doesn't say, but it says in billions. So what is a zero-day attack? You all probably know what is a zero-day attack. It is a vulnerability exposure that is known for 0 days. And also the developers had 0 days to respond on that vulnerability. Real life example is Log4j. You probably all heard of it. So our solution, how can you protect against something that you don't even know that exists, or 0-day vulnerability? So I need your help for this, to tell me what will be your plan or strategy to attack this castle. Anyone? No? Yes? Use Cloudflare. Okay, and what about this castle? Any ideas for this castle? How to penetrate this castle? Yeah. How to get in this castle? Yeah, that's exactly the point. So what is cyber trapper and how it works, or cyber crowd immunity principle, our cyber crowd immunity principle. So cyber trapper is clone any industrial IoT or IT device and put on your network for attackers to get trapped on. So what we do with those attacks is that anyone who comes to that trap that is isolated on network and not easy to find is attacker, and for our clients that use our threat feeds, they are automatically blocked. But traps are not only for that. They can roam to the threat and try other things, and with that we learn new attacks and correlate all of what they were doing there. And then we deliver our threat feed to end detection response and new generation firewalls third party. So this is the cyber crowd immunity principle. So if attacker attacks one of our baits, we cyber clones, we immediately send those threat feeds to to other users so they can be protected. So this is an example for our Germany customer that is doing business in 7 countries. So in April last year, we were the first time multiple time. Our threat feed was first time multiple times bigger than competitors, and a few months later, even more. So this is a graphic for our threat feeds. So that's all nice, but how can we win any bid using these principles? So following the differentiation can be applied to any size bid. CyberClone is a unique patent pending solution, so no one else can offer it that is not AST or Zebra partner. National, region, or worldwide tactical threat intelligence, and real-time prevention, not reaction, even against unknown zero-day attacks. So we can integrate it with any third-party solution, new generation firewalls, intrusion prevention systems, endpoint detection and remediation, etc. We just need 7 to 10 working days to integrate. If must, we support white labeling. So this solution is price scalable. It can cost from few thousand to a few hundred thousands. So here we have a practical example for large government organization. So and we have influence, or you have influence in their request for proposal requirement during request for information. So the plan is to implement free of charge CyberClone on their specific device or service, and after a month show them national specific vectors, attack vectors used against the specific organization, and once they see who is attacking and how, they will be interested in adding that in official request for proposal, either as a must-have or optional. In any case, no one can offer that but us. Depending on the budget, you can scale cost related to tactical threat intelligence by changing the name of standard traps, custom traps, and clone traps. Also, we can integrate customer national specific threat feeds and threat sphere feeds for endpoint protection. So next practical example is a small medium business that wants to buy network equipment, including new generation firewalls. So we should offer them Fortinet firewalls for each branch, free of charge CyberClone on their network, public IP, in national threat feed. For real-time prevention of Fortinet firewalls. Optional, we can offer them a CyberClone also. Next is a practical example of a strategically important comparison. So they don't have a bid, and it will be strategically smart for you to get them as your client. So what we can do for that organization is offer them implementation of organization-specific tactical threat intelligence for any price they prefer. and place some standard traps as well as organization-specific clone traps. And after a few months, it's the same principle as authors. Show them who is attacking their organization and how. And once they see it, they will be interested for cooperation. So these are the integrated solution that we already integrated: Checkpoint, Cisco, Fortinet, Sentinel-12, Palo Alto, etc. So here I have some slides, additional slides. So how we get how we correlate, how we get to the conclusion that someone is a human attacker and not a script or bot is by deviation of the time of attacks. And here is also a location of the geolocation of the attackers. So we also use commercial and open source thread feeds, not just thread feed from our clones. And this is the attacks that are, or the threat indicators that are not reported by other thread feeds. Also, bait high roller request never seen before is attack that that is attack that is never seen on the clone before. So something new. This is just a statistic from attacks on the Balkans. So these are the interesting payloads that the payloads that attackers try to get, let's say, password from get etc password or so on. This is head coded content and log for you. So just not to go every. So log4j vulnerability is something you surely heard of, and it came out on the Friday 10th December. This is incident timeline, but I wanted to show you this. Our tactical threat intelligence system detected first log4u attack against our trap on the December 10th, few times before vulnerabilities was published. But all of our customers were protected against it because not against it, but against that attacker because he was already blocked on the first. So this is deviation in the first 4 days. It starts with J and D and so this is third day. They have been adding to obfuscate, so the firewalls cannot. So it can be easy to see that is log4u attack, like they be adding lower L or lower D. This is the IP that has been attacking Serbian government sites from 12th of December till 17th of December, and has never been seen before or after that. And it was using log4u, log4j vulnerability. So we also have machine learning or AI, and this is some of the attacks that we did on machine learning. So this is the first generation of adversarial machine learning attacks, and these pictures are are not acceptable by humans, but AI recognize first thing as digital clock, etc. So second generation attacks were acceptable by humans, so we could see what it is, and this is by letter submission. So our approach was any animal with carefully defined noise can become something else. So ice bear with carefully defined noise can become killer whale. Same thing here. So how it is done? So on training data, you put some additional data that is there to trigger the machine learning on the edge data, and that's it. So I can show you some on the live system to show some visualizations. So here is the map of active clones or sensor traps. Go here, and here we can see the attacks to IPs that are attacking those threads, and so we can visualize those attacks. These are the attackers, and these are the four main. Let me just see you. Type of attacks that are being done on those traps. So this is the overview for every trap that we have, and so there are some request attempts, some attacker with IP unknown to third-party threat intelligence, and so on. See what. And so let me just give you. I closed. I need. Okay. That's it for me. From me.
Okay, we are back. Do you hear me? Okay, good. Thank you, Dusan.